Hi, welcome back to my little humble channel. Now, some homes are built to impress, and this one is built to make you stay. It all starts right here in one of Malaysia's most livable townships. Now, for over 2 decades, right, Desa ParkCity has become one of the gold standards in terms of master plan living. In the morning, you can take your dog for a walk. After that, you can walk your kids to school, and then you can have your brunch in Arcadia or even the waterfront here. And you can even walk to a private hospital, all within the community itself. And lies in the center of it all is Park Regent, the crown jewel of Desa ParkCity. Welcome to Park Regent Desa ParkCity. So as you enter, you will see this modern driveway, the great house, and look at the guardhouse now, with double volume ceiling. Okay, and this is the walkway to the grand lobby, or your portec or share over here, where you drop off. Let's take a look at the grand lobby. It's absolutely stunning, guys. Alright, so this is your grand lobby, and it's triple volume, high ceiling, and even towards your lift over here, it's a quadruple ceiling as well. Look at that. With lattice design, metalwork, and some nice lanterns there as well. They will look very, very nice at night when it illuminates during the dark. Marble floor. Wow. Incredible, man. Look at the scale of this. Now, we are at Tower B, right? And Tower B, every floor you have about 9 units. So just imagine the developer actually sacrificed one floor to provide you this experience. Fantastic. Very generous. There's some nice metal slates here as well. Okay, management office is here, and all the sitting areas here, where you can chill, where you can wait for your Grab, or we don't have Uber here, Grab to come and pick you up. This is where you can wait. And it's also very thoughtful that the developer actually put in AED here as well, just in case of emergency.
Alright, short interruption, guys. If you like luxury condos in Kuala Lumpur and premium locations, me and my team have prepared a guide of the top 20 performing condos in Kuala Lumpur. So remember to hit the subscribe button and contact me down below for the free guide, absolutely for free. So now let's get back with the tour.
Alright, so welcome. Yeah, this is basically the private lift for you. Alright, the units here, right? This unit is actually one of the most sought after unit. But before we go into the unit, let's take a look at the lift for you. As you can see, it's very long and huge. Right. One thing is, I've seen some units over at the other tower, which is a 4,000 square feet. One of the owners actually put up a terracotta army statue here. Wow, which is actually very, very nice. But this owner, what he has done, he has put up an aquarium here. Alright, but of course this is not included into the sale. This belongs to the owner. Alright, over here on my left, this would be a storage area where you can actually put stuff and things like that, your bicycles, your golf bags. And over there you can even add on a chair. So just in case when before you head out, right, you can sit down and wear your shoes as well. And one thing that I want to share with you here, it's the huge floor to ceiling windows. So you can see, right, over here behind, it's all very brightly lit up, where you don't need to have any lights at all. Okay. In this case, right, the owners like to keep it more warm, so keep it down. All right, come, let me take a look. So I've got solid timber door, and it comes with your what they call digital lock as well. On my right here will be the powder room. Right, of course, toilet fittings is by Villeroy and Bosch and WC as well. Come. Now, this is massive living area here.
But before we go into the living area, let's take a look at the balcony. Take a look at this, guys. So it's a very huge balcony, right, where it comes with floor-to-ceiling glass windows and fully connects you to the living area, and more importantly, connects you to fabulous views here on my right. Okay, over here, of course, this is Nora, Plaza Arcadia. There'll be Breezeway, Damansara Heights over there. All right, if the weather is good, right, you can actually see the KL view as well over there, but it's a bit hazy today. It's fine. Okay. So it depends on your creativity. You can do a lot actually, because the balcony is very huge here. Right, you can put in a mini bar. Actually seen one owner, right, but it's not here, it's another development somewhere. They even put a nice huge mahjong table here as well. So for the elderly who likes to play mahjong, this is the spot. All right, and yeah, all right. So the developer actually provided this small column here where you can actually put in plants or maybe even koi fish as well if you like. Some water feature there. Okay, so over here, of course, the owner has prepared some chairs, making it very simple, where you can, after your dinner, you can have your red wine, right, enjoying, you know, the nightcap. So this will be your spacious living area. Alright, so this place is still tenanted at the moment, so yeah, it's a bit of wires here and there. Okay, it comes with very nice cabinets. Some nice board over here. Okay, so the first thing that you notice when you come into this unit, right, it's the marble island. Alright, with, yeah, this is all probably two pieces of huge marble here. I would say this is like a showpiece, you know, it's so prominent when you come in. Of course, not forgetting the cabinetry as well, glossy in greyish color, but warm at the same time. Okay, we have the fridge here as well by Bosch, and over here is your induction cooker. Okay, and your hob by Bosch as well. It's your oven as well. All these are all high-end appliances. Let's take a look at the wet kitchen here. So of course, the owner have prepared a glass enclosure. This could be a place for you to store your wine. All right, and this is a second fridge as well, by Hisense. And yeah, some nice recessed lighting at the top, and you have another induction cooker here, nice cabinets, some nice wood cabinetry, very earthy, very warm, and very pleasing to the eye. Alright, forgive the stuff because owners is still staying here. And over here will be where you put your washer and dryer. Okay, and this is actually the maid's room, but it becomes a storeroom now at the moment. It's just a bit messy. But then this is another toilet area where you can use for the maids. Very generous space actually. I've seen the maid's room are even smaller than this. Now we're back here to the living area and also your dining area here. So one thing that's very special about this layout is the separation between the living quarters there, all right, and of course your entertaining area here. Because you see, right, your island here, it's besides preparing food for your family, I think it's also very nice to have meaningful conversations with your friends, entertaining them. So your friends will be sitting here and you are preparing food. There's a lot of seamless connection over here, and all these are all separated within the living quarters, the other side, which I will show you. All right, so this is your dining area, fit for 8-seater, 6-seater, okay? And this will be the balcony, okay, which I was going to share with you, because so in front of me is the huge balcony which you've seen just now. So this is what behind me. So there's a lot of cross ventilation here with the dual balconies. And this one's fabulous view facing the facilities there. Okay, facing the facilities where you have the pool, the infinity pool that actually cascade down to the garden area. And I'll also show you there's a secret passageway from the garden area to the main lake garden, which is close to which is next to the waterfront. Okay. Now let's take a look at the living quarters. Okay, so this will be your bedroom number 3, where I think the owners have converted this into a green screen for YouTube.
Oh, this would be my dream setup actually if I really go big on YouTube. And now it's just a humble little channel, right, with nice props and everything. And this comes with an ensuite bathroom as well. Okay. Where it has your WC shower, your cavity with marble finishing. This is the same as the one on the island actually. Nice, very grand. Okay. And yeah, this is actually the family area. But of course, the owner have converted this into like a studio or an office actually. All right, so if you have a huge family, you can have your movie nights here. All right, special Friday movie nights with your kids. Yeah, it's a very nice place to spend time here with your family over here. Okay, so this is bedroom number 2, spacious with a king size bed. You still have space there for your drawers and everything. And over there you can put drawers as well. So over here you have incredible views of Park Place and also Plaza Arcadia. And the football field, a lot of greenery. So even though you're staying in a condo, right, you still feel very connected to outside, which is on nature. Fantastic. Great. Now, because you have your cabinetry here, and this is your ensuite bathroom as well. Your ensuite bathroom comes with toilet fittings, marble, okay, cavity, WC, and a shower screen as well. Beautiful. The finishing here is top notch, guys. Now let's take a look at the master bedroom. So this is the master bedroom area, where you have your walk-in closet here. Right? You have this walk-in closet and this is your floor-to-ceiling windows. And this is your sleeping quarters here. All right, where yeah, all these are ID actually made by the owners itself. Okay, a nice column here to put your things, electrical points, king size bed. I got to emphasize this again, the view. Desa ParkCity. Fantastic. All right, this is the ensuite bathroom here. It comes with this nice bathtub here for you to have that spa-like experience after you come back from work, a hard day's work. And it comes with a cavity as well here to put your toiletries, shower head for you to have rain showering experience. And you have your his and hers vanity sink with a nice large mirror here as well for you to do your makeup and everything. Okay, and of course the toilet fittings as well is by Villeroy and Bosch. High-end stuff again. And yeah, you have all these dark vein tiles actually. Alright, that makes it look very elegant and classy at the same time, but not too much, you know. Alright, so now we're heading down to the facilities and amenities. But before we go down, I want to share with you is that a lot of the larger units here, right? I mean, a lot of the larger condos, right? Sometimes when you go into the middle of the property, it looks very dim. But when you see here, right, everywhere it's all brightly lit up because of all the floor-to-ceiling windows. This is a very practical layout. Okay, so let's go to the facilities. Alright, so facilities, right? We have 2 floors of facilities and amenities here, 3A. And also the rooftop garden. All right, I'm going to show you the rooftop garden first. As you can see, there's ample greenery and plants and some trees here as well. All right, but what's most impressive about the rooftop garden is that behind me just now, you can just see views of KLCC, the Twin Towers, BNB 118, and also TRX as well, and KL Tower, the 4 iconic towers there. Okay, isn't this a place for you to enjoy the perfect scenery of KL skyline? Or maybe even stargazing as well.
So of course the rooftop, if you see my drone shots, right, there's it's actually a cascading feature. Okay, let's head on to level 3A where the gym is located and also the infinity pool. Let's go. Now the key highlight of the facilities is definitely the infinity pool. Look at that. Where it stretches out to the horizon. Alright, through a lot of greenery, making you feel very connected to nature. If you have seen my video on Park Place, right, which is there, alright, you can click on this link over here on my left, check it out. You can see the pool over there is rectangular. This one, it's got a very nice shape actually. And over there, of course, it's, it's more like, yeah, it's not rectangular, but you can have huge laps over here. If my calculation is right, this is at least 50 meters actually, the pool. With a lot of nice seating area there. And over there, of course, you have circular pools. I think that's to be, looks like jacuzzi pods and everything. Okay. And over here, this would be your wading pool for the kids. I just want you to look at the size of the wading pool. It's huge, guys. It's really huge. With some lotus plants on the water. I can just imagine bringing my kids here, spending the day, having a lot of meaningful time with your family here. Fantastic. They will never want to leave actually. Alright, so yeah. Now let's take a look at the gym area. The gym is over that side. This would be your multi-purpose hall over here. Let's see whether we can go in or not. So one thing to note is the security here is pretty tight. You know, a lot of the sections, publics cannot actually go in. You need to make reservations and all. Yeah, it's locked. But it's a very nice, huge area with cabinets, marble countertop, table for 10, a lot of comfortable sofas as well, where you can have a gathering, maybe 20-30 people. So your Hari Raya Kenduri or your Chinese New Year Gongxi Fa Chai celebration, right, you can have it here. I bet your friends will be impressed by this stunning property. Now another thing that you don't see often is a golf simulator. Look at this. Crazy, guys. A full-fledged golf simulator with projectors and timber flooring, I think. Now, this is rare. You don't see this very often. But I'd like to apologize that we don't have access for this now. So we can only go to the common areas here. And over here, this is a list of things that's available. Gymnasium, golf simulator, mini theater, private dining, residence club. Okay, this is your men's area. Besides being a toilet, you have your steam room, alright, sauna. So after you have finished swimming, you can go and bathe there. And one more thing to note is that this is also very accessible friendly. Look at the flooring here, right? There's no joints. And very thoughtful developer has think of everything. It's huge enough where your wheelchair can actually make a turn while you are going in and also exiting the toilet itself. All right, very disabled friendly. Your women's washroom is there. This is your gym area. Full techno gym equipments, guys. Alright, high-end stuff. Lowering down my voice because there's people working out here. But just to let you know, right, as I mentioned a lot of times in my other videos, even in Park Place, right, you have techno gym equipments.
Now this treadmill can easily cost 30,000-40,000 Malaysian ringgit, and some equipments right up to 60,000-70,000. It's top of the line equipments. So one equipment that you don't find even in commercial gyms is a stair climber. Look at this. Stair climber. You have your ski machines here, bicycles, and if you are into heavy workouts, you even have your Smith machine, bench press, and a full set of dumbbells there as well. Alright, this is every muscle head's dream gym, I can say. Fantastic. Okay, so hope that you enjoy the tour so far of the gym. Full set equipments. I mean, it's not full, but it's very well equipped for a condo. And it's also double ceiling. Very spacious. And while walking out on your treadmill, right, you can look at the amounts of greenery here. Making you feel like you're hiking in the jungle, very connected to nature. Okay, now let's check out the garden itself, the garden area, where the water from the infinity pool will actually fall down this cascading waterfall. Alright, so stay with me. Alright, don't go yet. You have to check this out. Come. I mean, besides the lush greenery, is the landscape is very well taken care of by the gardeners and everything. Okay. And to access the garden section at the bottom level, right, you can actually take a lift down or take the stairs actually. In this case, let's take the lift. Oh no. In this case, let's check out the stairs. Then we'll come up with the lift. Alright, we have arrived on the garden area, garden terraces, where you have your barbecue pavilions, you have your children's playground over there, and this is some calisthenics gym equipments. But one thing that you'll notice is the huge cascading waterfall just right behind me. Alright, so while you're hanging out in the garden, right, you can also have a lot of water elements, water sound that further makes this place even more peaceful and very serene. And you have all these trees as well. I'm not sure, is it pine trees? Like from Fraser's Hill. And look at this, they're kind enough to even put in, alright, the name of the plants. And I've not mistaken, right, there's also a herb garden here. I think the owners can actually pluck some, and if they're into cooking or anything. So this is your barbecue area. Very ample, huge. Although it's just a table of 8 over here, but yeah, the place looks very spacious. You can have a party of 20-30 people here. No problem at all. You even have a water dispenser. Dhanyavad. Okay, one very special, as I said, Park Regent is in the center, is in the heart of Desa ParkCity. So it's actually located literally next to the waterfront park, the lakeside park over here. Okay, let me go down the spiral staircase first. And over here, this is your secret passway to Dreamland. Nah, it's just basically the park itself, the waterfront park. So if you want to go to the waterfront, right, or the lakeside, just to have a walk with your dog, you can do it here. And you can come in from here, your own passageway to the iconic lakeside park where Desa ParkCity is famous for. Let's get back up again. Alright, we are going back up to level 3A. So as I mentioned just now, To go down to the garden area, you can actually take the stairs or take the lift. So we go down using the stairs, now we come back up using the lift. It's hot. I just want to show you guys the landscaping here, right? Below here is actually the grand lobby, and I don't think these are real plants. They're just artificial grass, and but all those are all real plants. Look at all the ferns and everything. It's that grand impression when you come into the guardhouse, when you see this grand lobby and all the plants surrounding it. I hope you like the tour so far. Now, for Desa ParkCity, which is already so famous for its vibrant community, I believe Park Regent has brought it to another level. Look at that. Alright, if you're an expat or a professional or families looking for a place to stay, or you're looking for a home, right? I believe this is the place for you. Now, if you're curious about what it's like to live in Park Regent, alright, with that very nice layout which I've shown you just now, or Desa ParkCity itself, feel free to contact me. My contact is at the bottom. And if you like the video, please do smash the like button. And if you want to see more property tours in the future, please remember to subscribe to my channel. Calvin signing out. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.